Now, let's go to the reason why I'm here and your topic today. Believe you me, they will attack the Christian and kill them. Nothing will happen in Nigeria. I'm telling you. And I don't want in a situation where people will say people should evacuate. That's a statement of a coward. You shouldn't vacate your land. That is exactly what they want you to do. Put those fears and they will get you right there. People need to stand up and fight. Okay? Fight to the end. I remember when Donald Trump was shot, he was asking his supporters in America to fight. You to fight. That is a statement of a brave man, not a coward. Now, Okocha, I will be saying something. Believe you me, God knows when some of the people who have their brain intact have been saying that Nigeria has gone to the hand of the terrorist Fulanis. You can remember that Commodore. That Commodore had been playing his music, his interview. Yes, could allow me. That one should have been a time bomb if Nigeria was a country. He should have set an example. That one did not set an example. Another one when they went to the Nigeria Defense Academy and killed a general in their cold blood. That one could have sent an atomic bomb in Nigeria, but he didn't. Do you know that America can go to war because of one of their citizens being killed? We all know this. America can go to war. But Nigeria is a place which the Fulanis have captured. Nobody should... I will not come here to deceive myself.
100%.
They have been planning this thing for... Look at when Usman Danfodio, or what is the name of that terrorist? The Fulanis are very patient in doing what they are doing. Okay? I read them. I understand their handwriting and what they are going. They came, they throw one leg in the ocean. If that ocean is deep, they will go back and plan what they will use to cross it. When the ocean is not deep, they will throw the next leg and then keep going. And they have to, make sure they get what they want. Now, they have been planning all these things and Nigerians have been sleeping for God knows no when. And now they have captured Nigeria. Do you think they're going to go back? No, Nigeria is being captured. I am going to speak the truth here so that everybody will understand. And if you doubt it, then that is your entire business automatically. Do you know that all this why? I remember Pastor Bosu, I don't know if you should play his tape here, that was still shouting about all these things, about Nigeria. Now, if these people can went to Nigerian Defense Academy and kill and infiltrate that place and kill, Bosu come here and tell you, what do you think left again in Nigeria? Do you know that the agenda, the Benue that are being killed now, Benue resist them. During the first war they have been bringing to Nigeria, Benue resist them from not to conquer their land, and those their brave fathers resist them. But they now feel that this is not the time. They now go back and plan it very well. Okay, and they plan it very well this time around, and they succeeded. Okay, now that is why you see it's difficult now for you to say any Nigerian army and police you are seeing now are neutral. They are not neutral. That is why T.Y. Danjuma can come and tell you that Nigerian armed forces are not neutral. When somebody like T.Y. Danjuma, people don't reason. This is the problem I have with the people. It goes me mad. That's why Nnamdi Kanu say, he doesn't want to see you people, because if somebody does not reason, he gives Nnamdi Kanu headache. That is why sometimes he shouts. What is in the brain of the black man? Do you know that this man came out? Only the T.Y. Danjuma confession can trigger tsunami, but Nigerians keep those eyes. Nothing happened. Do you know that when that man came out, this is somebody who still have people as he stands now. He's a former defense minister or something like that, who came out and tell Nigeria, defend yourself, that militaries are collude. The armed forces are not neutral, they are collude. Do you know when a national guard, when the army that is supposed to defend the border are collude, are not neutral anymore, the country is automatically finished. Because it's the military, there is the military that are going to decide if they're going to restore the country or not. But whereby the country, the military himself has been, jeopardized, then here comes the problem. Because do you think that these people, what they have been planning for donkey years, now they have gotten it? Do you think they're going to go back? They are not going to go back. People still don't understand what the meaning of Muslim ticket means. Now, I will explain. Because You know what is killing us? When you start telling our people, look at what is going to come. When they don't hear, and when it happens, I will still come and tell them, we told you so. You see Nigerian military assistance now. Nigerian military assistance now. Why do you think that this ragtag Boko Haram, they said to you, they created Boko Haram, and people see it as something like it's just some lunatics who within AK-47 trying to disturb the part of the country, the northern country. You know, when they were started, they said to them that you know, come down to the south. We were all saying, you never come down to the south. Let them kill themselves there. No, I said to them, no. Now they use Boko Haram. When Usman, read the handwriting, when Usman Donfodio was trying to do all this rubbish, they resist them. It was resisted, but they go back and go to the drawing board. How did they go to the drawing board? They start forming this terrorism. All this terrorism you see they form in the north. Now, those terrorism, when you look at it, you think it's ordinary terrorism. No, it was their plan. They know what they are doing. And now they have using this terrorism to capture Nigerian army. That is why Nigerian army cannot shoot them. That is why you see some of their colleagues, when they say that they want to kill Boko Haram, they rather assassinate them or they kill them. They say that they are killing too much Boko Haram. Now, Boko Haram and all these terrorists have infiltrated Nigerian military, navy, name it, they are there. That is why a general can give a distress call to be rescued. Before you know it, you never know that he was talking to a Boko Haram, and the Boko Haram tell the terrorists exactly where he is, and they capture him and kill him. You see that? So it will take how this thing is going to play on. Let me tell you how all this thing is going to be, get rid of. I am here watching you when you were shouting that all these people that are campaigning in 2027 are terrorists.
Yeah, I said they are terrorists. Most of them are terror sponsors.
Most of them are terror sponsors. Thank you. Most of them are terror sponsors. But people do not understand exactly what you were crying. But I do. You were saying it here, that some of these people are going to campaign at terror financier. You know why? They want to do those things. They still want to hijack power so that all these things they have put in place will not slip away from them. That is exactly what they want to do. But did our people understand it? They didn't understand. Did the Igbo politicians understand it? They didn't understand it. Right. Let me come to the Southeast before I go, Okocha, please, because I have the opportunity today, bear with me, to speak to our people. Ignorance is a disease. I am happy that I'm not ignorant and I'm not stupid. Okay. Nnamdi Kanu, who left everything he was doing in London with good life. He left it not because he's selfish, very well polished, educated, and left all these things. Nnamdi Kanu knows that we are in trouble. He knows quite very well that we are in trouble. What did he do? He now starts educating our people. He took his time to educate our people that these things are going to happen. All these things are going to come. How are you prepared? At the point, he went to Igbo World Congress and said to them, we are going to defend our people. But if you fail, when the time comes, if you call me to come and take whatever, he will decline. He said it today. The video is there. Do you know that our people that was supposed to even carry it to the United States Congress, they refuse? Some of them were asking him, what passport did you even come here with? Those people now, they are nowhere to be found. Okay, let me cut the story short. Do you know that the man who single-handedly formed ESM to checkmate these Fulanis, these terrorists, marauders, these killers, these barbarians, these block-sucking demon Fulani terrorists, Nnamdi Kanu wrote Igbo politicians, Igbo governors, make sure you single-handedly create securities to checkmate these people, stop them from killing our mothers, raping our sisters. The video, you see, everybody have keep quiet now because they don't see those videos no more where these people were doing all manner of rubbish in our land. They don't see it no more. It looks like nothing is happening again. He begged them, wrote letter to, that's why I said to them, publish the letter Nnamdi Kanu, wrote to you people so that the world will see. Not just he just wake up and form his Eastern Security Network. He knows that these people are cowards. They are not going to do nothing. Every Igbo politicians you see have his own boyfriend in the north. They all wear pampas. I speak to you now what I know. Now, they refuse. You know what they call them? Their boyfriend in the north said to them, nah, don't worry about that. Don't form any security. Nnamdi Kanu know exactly what he was doing. He formed ESM to checkmate these people. ESM, single hand. In fact, these guys do a wonderful, absolutely job. We can test it. Everybody can testify of this, except the ignorant one. They drove these people away from Biafra land. Even Mieti Allah was even shouting their own terrorists to leave some of their terrorists to leave Igbo land. It's on news. Mieti Allah was begging them to leave, that place was hot to them. Because who chased them away? It was ESM who did that job. First, Nnamdi Kanu said to them, do not touch any Fulani man that is doing his legitimate business. But you see these people that are with AK-47, these terrorists, chase them away. He said, chase them away from where they come from. Just chase them away. And ESM uphold that leverage and chase them away. They've been chased away. But guess what? Who bring them back? It was Igbo, the same Igbo politicians. Ike Ekweramade and co. That's why God are punishing them. Therefore, Mahi, Hope Uzodema, Ugwani, name them. And some Ohanes and Igbo politicians, they went and brought the killers back in our land. These are the killers you see now. We are all finding solution to chase them away again. Because instead of them to turn blind eyes and leave ESM to do their work, they begin to, bring military, DSS, army, whatever they have to be killing the people who came to kill us. The same people now that Nigerians are finding solutions. Look at senators saying they have come to their neck. This, that. Somebody that you put in jail, find a solution to checkmate these people in their own land. Then you throw Nnamdi Kanu in jail. Somebody who forms security to checkmate these people. Now you throw him in jail. That is why I said that our people in America, some of them are so useless. Sorry to say this, but it's the truth. They feel that coming on social media to yap is the only answer. You have your representative. How did Dachumo make his voice heard? Because the man have evidence, piling it. And when the time comes, he strike. And America begin to see. America work with evidence. And they have seen that this man have everything he was doing. And the people of Benue, we are writing, not the Igbo. Let me be honest with you. It wasn't the Igbo people who wrote anything about him. It was the Benue people. The Plateaus who wrote Okocha. If I'm not saying anything lie here. I can't lie.
No, you are right, including the new INEC chairman. The new INEC chairman wrote.
Of course.
Also 2021. I am
exactly.
aware of that.
Now, they wrote these people, and these people had their cry. Even some of their bishops in America, they had their cry. How do you get to the American population? How do you get to the American senators? You have to lobby. You have to do. That was exactly what Nnamdi Kanu was doing, paying a whole very huge of money, lobbying them to see. We all know what they told him. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu told them. That is what they see now. But quite unfortunately, they came to Benue. They have seen the evidence they have looking for. But what is the Igbo politicians doing about these things that you see happening? Because it's going to boomerang. We all see this thing now, looking at it as if, these people are in our land. They are there. They are there waiting patiently. You know what they are doing now? They are picking our people one by one, killing them one by one. That is what they are doing. As I speak to you now, go and check. In Igbo land, you see a youth goes out, you will never see him. If you want to know what I'm saying, look at Nosonkwa handwriting. Tomorrow you will see missing people, missing person. The next time you see missing person. This is how they are picking our people, killing them one by one. But we have politicians, we have governors, we have PGs, we have Igwes. They do absolutely nothing because when they can't speak. You know why? Because when you have committed your hand with some evil, when you have eaten the blood money, you have no say whatsoever again. You have no say.
You can't turn back. Yeah, they can no longer turn back.
You can no longer turn back because you have committed yourself. They have evidence on you. Okay, let me give you an instance. That's why I say that some of our people, I will never, not only Igbo people, not every Igbo man or woman that I'm fighting to protect. No, some of them deserve to go beyond whatever, where light does not shine. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Do you know that these people, the Fulanis, took their time to, do all manner of evil in the southeast? Do you know what they did? Then they see that IPOB and ESM are formidable, that you cannot push down. They begin to dish out propaganda about ESM and IPOB, so that it goes into the minds of the gullible ones. And they succeeded in doing it, no doubt. You know me, I don't lie to myself. They succeeded in doing that. Now, when they are pushing those narratives, you never ask them, what about your own terrorists in the north? How do you checkmate them? Then you are calling our own politicians to checkmate IPOB and ESM. They're not. We are doing this call, and these governors and
round up, sir.
Yeah, I will round up now. These governors and whatever they call their name are pushing propaganda on our own people, which they know that it's not true. Now, and all part of everything that pains me most, that I cannot sleep sometimes, it was Dave Omahe who single-handedly brought insecurity in Southeast. We all know this. We have the evidence. If he come to, that's why we are calling on him. If he deny it, then we will show him the evidence. Dave Umahi single-handedly formed Ebuka. Do you know who are these Ebuka? These Ebuka them are these SARS that Nigerians you said they don't want anymore. Don't be deceived. There are SARS full of Fulanis and some Yorubas there, and some Igbo people they pay to be taking them wherever they want to take them to. These are condemned criminals. SARS, they are the people you see in the name of Ebuka. Okocha, we have evidence of some of them. Some of these SARS, what they have done in our land. But before I go, let me tell you something. Anybody, I was so happy when Trump said he's going to come with facts and furious, whatever he wants to come with, even with nuclear bomb. I absolutely applaud him. But let me tell you the worst thing that pain me most now, that gets me sick, is because we should be thanking God that Trump alerted the world about the killings of Christians. We should 100%. Be happy. Yeah. But let me tell you, if it was Democrats that's in power now, forget it. Nigeria, these people would have run over Nigeria by now. 100%. That is why you see them sponsoring Kamala Harris. They know what they are doing. We have the intel. But do you know the worst part of it? They are diverting the attention of Trump by Democrats, as I speak to you now, by beginning to bring, you know what they're bringing now? Epstein file, which they know that Trump is innocent of all those things, to divert the attention of that man. Do you actually think if Donald Trump was into those rubbish formed by, we know who formed those, yeah, we know who, yeah, they use it to be diverting the attention of that man so that he will not think right. Do you think if Donald Trump was actually in those shit when they were campaigning, do you think Democrats will not release it? They could have released it against him. Why are they releasing it now? Because they know that that man is doing a fantastically job. He's doing absolutely job. And I have to say to you that some CIS are still listening to your brokers. Don't be deceived about that. I can tell you for this one now for free. So they know that this is the only way. Democrats, a devilish party in America, they know that this is the only way they can use to divert the attention of this good man, this Trump, that is trying to save humanity in Nigeria as I speak today. But you know the worst part of it? Some people that call themselves activists in Nigeria, look at what you are doing, taking your time. You have a family to look after. What they do is they will tell you about people, their husband is being run away. Anytime they bring a good topic to fight, you will see somebody from nowhere will tell you to go, let's go and clean in the street. The street that's meant for government that's supposed to clean. VDM, man. No, I don't call them. Don't just call them here. I don't call them. I'm just giving you. It's not that I'm afraid. Because Okocha is a very well popular person now. When they brought a very good something to discuss, you will see somebody will bring somebody that his wife is being divorced. They will tell you that somebody is being they will distract the advantage that we have to let the international community know. But the international community itself are still doubting that Nigerians are useless. They said it. How can you something like this be happening and everybody keep quiet? This is what they are saying. If not because of Trump who put this pressure, do you think that these people are ready even to discuss it in the house of the Akpagmaya parliament or whatever they call themselves? Do you think Akpabio, we told you that Trump is on their neck? They will never discuss it. They all want you to die so that they will accomplish their mission. Now, let me go to Ngige. Oh, goodness me. It's the Southeast have to wake up. Because the Igbo politicians have sold their hand into blood. You know what they're using against them? You know, the late Ifa was trying to be assassinated. Nobody investigated it. Now, Ngige, failed assassination. If Ngige assassination was successful, they will say it's IPOB and ESM. That is what they will bear it. But look at the people that trying to assassinate Ngige now are the people holding him. Do you see how he plays? Our people should wake up. Because you know why? These Eastern politicians brought in devilish killers in our land, thinking they want to, smear Nnamdi Kanu, they want to rubbish him, they want to do everything to destroy IPOB and ESM. They now pack criminals and condemn criminals in our land, thinking that, let's stop Nnamdi Kanu. Now they can't speak about it. Even with Asari Dokubo boys, they brought it there. We all know what they are doing. We know what they are doing. They brought all these people to smear Nnamdi Kanu, to destroy, everything, so that when people hear ESM and IPOB, it will become taboo. But the wise ones are still there. Okay, so that is exactly what they want to do. Now, I am asking Igbo politicians, can you please guidely remove all those criminals you bring in Igbo land so that there will be peace? And then I hate when people, an elderly man, somebody who said that he's learned, if they were being interviewed, You will come up on national television that the world are listening. Say, oh, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, so there will be peace in Southeast. You are a criminal. There was a peace in the Southeast. They should stop sending this narrative. Oh, stop releasing Nnamdi Kanu, so there will be peace in the Southeast. When you are saying all these things, you are more fueling more atrocity, so that these people will be committing more atrocity, thinking there is insecurity in the Southeast. There is no insecurity in the Southeast. The insecurity in the Southeast is seeing. It was there for Mahe and Hope Uzodinma and some Igbo politicians that manufacture it and keep it there for their own selfish reason. Okocha, I would have said more, but thank you very much. I do appreciate you for giving me this opportunity.
All right.